Hey Gemini, welcome in and welcome back. If you are returning, I appreciate y'all for returning as often as you do and all of that. So if you're new, my name is Shannon and I do a different type of a work here. It's just real intense. Okay, I look at a lot of crime and we try to catch demonic entities that are trying to infiltrate people's minds and acting out in this realm, and that's really where crime comes from, is demonic entities. It's a very spiritual demonic force that is found all over the place, and so I just do a spiritual work here, okay, to uproot weeds out of the garden. All right, so if you stay, you stay. You're meant to stay. Otherwise, see you later. Thanks for checking me out. I will not sugarcoat anything here. It will be straightforward. I feel energy, and I'm known to just rebuke a thing real strong, okay? Because we don't mess around with demons. We just don't. But anyway, some people like to go into haunted houses and provoke them and talk to them and stuff. I don't put up with them. They're nasty energies, and they get you in trouble. Anyway, but you do whatever you do, and do whatever I do. Let's get in here, Gemini, and see what's going on. Always remember, if you're upright, you're upright. If you're not, you're not. And if you're not and you're willing to get up, I have respect for you. And if you'd like to be a crazy kook, get off my channel. All right. We're looking at the last 24 hours around you all and the next 24 hours. Most High God, I thank you for the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Show us Gemini energy. We take authority over every lying, dry, demonic force that would try to harm another person. And we plead the blood of the covenant against every wicked, demonic thing. Show me Gemini energy. What's the most important thing, Yehovah Elohim? Unless you speak, then it's a lie, Yehovah. And so we ask at your hand alone. This card right here, there you are. This card right here is going to hit every single one of these positions. We have the Five of Cups in the last 24 hours. The now, it's still your energy. The Knight of Swords, it's known about, oh, I'm really picking up on your energy really strong here. The Lover's card, you guys also hold that in the deck in the very near future. There's a clean slate or something foolish could be around something, and then the Four of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. I hit energies both ways, and all of this deck is all in the upright. So I don't know who you are and what side of things you're on. But we do have somebody out of control here, and somebody's greedy for gain and stubborn, and that's like witchcraft type energy. Something is foolish out here. For some of you all, if you're not going to open up and hold some type of a grudge out here, obviously we know that when the Queen of Swords is in the upright, that's very sharp truth. It's a person that will not mess around. They will cut out things that don't need to be there, and she tells the truth. If she's in the negative, it's a very unbalanced person that don't have the truth. They got psychological problems. They're a habitual liar in the negative. Okay, so something's happened in the last 24 hours. Whether you took those cups and somebody's upset about you taking those cups, or somebody didn't open up, whether they should have or didn't, I don't know. It's known about this decision that was made. This position here is known information with you and other people. It's known about what this was. This is intimacy. This is your polaric balance. This is a choice, okay, that was made. So either for some of y'all, you turned around, took some cups, whether it was upright or not for you, I don't know. I do see a clean slate, though, out here for those of you who did something upright. Right now, this Knight of Swords is coming in real fast, but it's facing the past. It's facing the last 24 hours within something that is here. If that's upright, then you just got some quick communication coming. I also am noticing that this Knight is standing on a cliff, which most of the time the Fool is standing on the cliff ready to jump off the cliff and has to have faith. The Fool is here. If this individual's in the reverse, they really are foolish, and then it turns around into the Fool, and then the Fool goes back to, I can't get out of folly. So this energy is going to go either direction for what only you know your story. But I feel like obviously something's happened here. This is somebody you know, or something like that's out here attached to this matter. I like this Queen of Swords in this deck, especially those of you in the upright. You have the Holy Spirit just floating all around you there in this deck. But some of you all got some manipulator right here. The cat symbolism is a manipulator and a very defensive type of energy. In the negative, that energy would be a manipulator. Something's happened here in the last 24 hours. Got somebody crying. We have the Hierophant jumping out here. So the Hierophant, it is coming out in the upright. If he's not in the upright, this is somebody in secret societies. It's spiritual teachers, mentors, preachers, apostles, prophets, stuff like that. Any kind of practitioner could be here with this. It's a warlock type of, somebody's in that warlock mode here with the Four of Pentacles, because God just put you in some foolish energy with that warlock magic stuff when you're greedy. He says, I'll just place you in, whether you understand that you're in a sorceress type of energy or not, you are. If you're not gonna release something, even if you just gotta release the energy, okay, just release it to God, let him take care of something. But somebody's here greedy for gain. Greed is the root of all evil. It's a deadly sin, and stubbornness is also a deadly sin because it goes to witchcraft. It says the sin of witchcraft. So that in the negative would go to that type of energies. In the upright, it's very much your morals, your ethics, forgiveness would be found here if you're a spiritual person and you've got your morals and your ethics, and you do. It really is trying to go both ways. Four Cups at the top of the deck says, I'm bored, I'm going to step out and contemplate something. Somebody did something around your energy, or you did that, or somebody did something here for some cases that caused this rising up in the now. Show me this. Okay, this one's to come out. Eight of Swords. I don't know really where it goes. It's just jumping out. But somebody's caught up in something really bad. If this is the law, if these energies are the law, also, then somebody faces jail. Obviously, somebody's in jail in their mind somewhere. It just jumped out. We were looking at that energy. So somebody was stuck in something, and then they're stuck in something. Show me that Knight. Page of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the High Priestess in the reverse. Okay, so if you do have a spiritual couple here, this is the spiritual couple in the deck. And it's the highest spiritual couple that you can get in the deck. And so if it's still the same energy, then it is. This word goes to a gift, but somebody's holding on to something here. If somebody wouldn't turn around because they're caught up in something, or there's jail around some matter, then somebody is greedy here with whatever that gift is, or stubborn, or something's happened around a gift, and now there's some type of grudge around that. Then that's here. But we would have a married couple energy for a lot of you all here. But the High Priestess in the reverse is somebody's secret's out. If this is a preacher and his wife, then something like that's out here. Somebody's secret's out. Whoever's who. We have the feminine energy of that here. So whoever's who and whatever's what out here, and whoever's stuck and done something and didn't have no morals and ethics in a matter, and there's something to do with something intimate that's known about the top of the mind space and decisions around that. Somebody, and whatever that was in the past, got somebody stuck in something. That secret is out in the right now, and something's quick about it. Or somebody's out of control about it. The again, quick energy also came out with this energy. These secrets are out. The Page of Cups is a surprising communication. It is some type of an announcement. It's also fishy stuff and a seducing energy. There's something intimate out here known about. And the Eight of Wands is Cupid's little arrows, quick stuff, still quick energy in the right now. Something quick is going on with communication because of a secret that's out, because of a seducing energy here, and some type of marital situation for a lot of you all here, or your ex is involved, or somebody's ex or in-law or whatever that is caught up in something. There's the Fool again. Incredible. It's really out here. It's really out here in a really big way. Show me that Lovers card. What else is known at the top of the mind space for Gemini energy? Four Pentacles again. So it's known that somebody's greedy. Whoever the greedy party is, it's known about it. It's known that somebody's, it may be known that somebody's greedy because there was, this love situation was around some situation. If somebody's holding on to the information about the intimacy, then that's what's here. If that is money attached to some stuff and somebody knows about that, somebody's spoken about it, or somebody's seduced because of it, somebody really stuck in the matter with it. Something's been traded out here. There's a cat again in this deck. You have two cats out here. Manipulation has been around a thing to confirm something out here. The Three of Wands is a trade. We're looking here. So this is up top of the deck while that came out, which is already here in your reading. Somebody traded something and now somebody got to sit here and hang on, but it's killing you because something's foolish around the matter. What else is known about for Gemini? If you're new, I feel the energy, and I'll just speak right out of that space. So you're just going to have to learn me. Okay, I'm having to deal with the energy, and it's just like God just allows me to be the energy and express from that space. So please don't take offense, okay? Show me the top of mind space, more information for Gemini. It's known about a judgment. It's known about a tower, maybe even an eyewitness to something. It's known about justice in the law, or somebody's balance, or an abomination if the scales are uneven. And it's known about maybe some overindulging thing or a wish out here with the Nine of Cups. This is all known about. There's definitely something sexual out here going on. Somebody's loins are out here attached to a situation. Okay, well, anyway, there's a marriage out here. The Four of Wands is at the top of the deck out here. There's a captain out here, and I had one of the combination goes to a captain, and it's known about that captain, or that's you. So if you should, I mean, obviously she's got many different meanings. If you're dealing with a captain, then it's out here. There's a headship of something when the Judgment cards comes out, but there's a captain in wording out here in the combination, and it came out literally in my homemade deck this morning in wording. A captain was there. It was either in the general or it may have been in the Aries reading, but there is a marriage out here. Show me this full. Show me this full. You're either going to open up and get a clean slate and do whatever you need to do, or you're returning to vomit on something. I don't know. It's up to you. But the Ace of Pentacles is here. If this is a contract and somebody knows, if this is I know, then somebody knows, and this is the top. It represents to sign something. Somebody's going to know about signing something, or what was possibly even done, or obviously if that's a marriage contract, then there's a marriage situation, or whatever it's about, something around something physical, and something being signed is out here. There's the Queen of Wands here at the top of the deck. So somebody's got something intimate out here, or you do, or this spiritual person energy, or you are, whatever that is, either getting a clean slate. There's obviously something brand new out here because it's an ace with the Eight of Pentacles. Show me more for their outcome. The Ace of Rods in the reverse. If somebody's got a fool around and you know that somebody's a fool because it's known about this judgment that's here, or if somebody knows that there's law out here because it's known about the justices up here, and somebody's trying to return for something, they're not inspired about it. If somebody thinks I'm not going to open up because I don't want to go to jail, and they got some type of something knowledge around that, because something's out here with some communication. I see somebody not inspired by this fool. Those of you who got your head on straight, the King of Swords is here. which is your energy here as well. Very sharp energy. Can also be the law as well. Obviously, it's up here. We have the head of FBI energy when the 8th house comes out. And then, again, the justice by right just goes back to that. Could be a Libra energy as well for you all. Show me the Queen of Swords. There's somebody's not interested in something sexual out here either in the next 24 hours. So the death, something's over out here. Or if there was a death matter, then there was. And if there's money that was attached to a gift with it, then there was. Again, if there's two people going to go behind bars, then it shows here. There's also the secret physical exchange that the Two of Pentacles talks about. And somebody maybe you visit somebody in jail as well. I don't know. We could read this picture in many different ways, but there is secrets out here, and there's a word that goes to headquarters. There is a captain out here attached to something going on, folks. And secret sex, money, property. This is your genitals here, and normally the 8 of Pentacles shows that infinity. That is an 8 there. And then we've got an 8 here as well. We got a lot of 8s that came out in somebody else's reading as well. But somebody's secret's out. This word here in the Hebraic language also goes back to headship, a master of some sort. You got a headship energy out here, and it just came out in wording. I think it was the Taurus reading. Somebody was angry, and there was an outcry in the city in that reading. So somebody had to get their balance. At the same time, whoever's making this decision, it's showing a new beginning, whether somebody's inspired or not by whatever it is you're dealing with. But if somebody is not opening up for purposes that they should, then something's very transforming with that energy. Something's going to transform with a decision with you all. There's the King of Wands at the top of the deck now, so real passionate individual, spiritual individual. We just seen the Queen of Wands. That's some type of a match, just like the Hierophant and the High Priestess. So whatever that is about for you. Show me Gemini. Take about 4 of these. Pick through my hands, Jehovah. Help them make right decisions. Excuse me. It says the X is a problem. Okay, well, the X energy shows up here. They got secrets around situation. Whatever that means for you. Behind closed doors is here. Somebody says, I just can't deny the truth anymore. And that's positive. And again, somebody's been sitting here hanging on. There's the King of Wands again here twice. And you need to open up to something, especially if it's life and death, because death is very transformative stuff out here. The truth is known at the top of the mind space. And somebody is with that 4 Pentacles hanging on. And if you know that you're sitting there and that's the wrong thing to do, that thing's going to bite you in the butt if you don't open up and say what you know. There's a clean slate here. Some people are doing that because maybe a couple of people do need to go to jail, because yesterday when I was reading it said they will go to prison. So anyway, if somebody's prison worthy, folks, and you're just going to sit there knowing somebody's dangerous out here, you got, and I don't know what the deal is with them, but they're caught up in something really, really bad out here. We don't want these people in society, period. The crazy at that point. Somebody knows something. And right now you're getting up real quick at the sound of my voice and going to take this energy and blurt something out that has been attached to something. Then we've got the investigation card here as well. Okay, it's something going to come in quick and allow it to come out. We have the rain. Okay, well, the death card can also go back to the rain. Something happened in the rain. For some people, there's been creations with the rain. A domain, a punishment from a ruler, an officer, an overseer. A rule energy is here. Again, it's all over your reading, or you're a part of that, or that's you. Somebody wants forgiveness. And if somebody won't open up, or can't, or didn't, or you need to say, I want forgiveness to somebody, I don't know. It's time to do that, folks. The most I said yesterday when I was reading, if you don't forgive, you'll never be forgiven. So if somebody is trying to get some forgiveness on something, you're being genuine, you should at least just release the energy. That's the best thing for you to do. I don't know what you're dealing with, but anyway, either you will or you won't. Somebody wants forgiveness, I guess so. It says an upright leader who is truthful and a strong family leader and positive is written upon this card as well. Thank you for being that way in the earth. We have songs, art, writing, acting, movies as well. Okay. The acting energy can also take you back to FBI stuff. So if somebody does have investigation, it strongly suggests so. Then something's out here. But we also have talent just in general coming out. Something about 2 days from now. Something's out here. You may play the piano. You may be connected to somebody who gives piano lessons. Something could have happened with that as well, but something about piano lessons or music, just to confirm something, is out here. Forgive or you will not be forgiven. It's out here. So whatever it's about for you. Whatever it's about for you. It's foolish if you don't. We have the letter Z coming out, which is the Chariot in the deck. And so getting a victory with that card represents that. This is a protection granted here, okay? It'll go to the upright people that are connected to energies that they need that protection for. Whoever's a crazy out here doing some stuff and secretly physically exchanging, even for a death to go down. Or somebody signed some type of death contract. There's a death contract out here showing itself. This is the signature. Somebody got a chaotic mark on them. That word goes to chaotic mark. But this is a contract, and that's for death. And those people with chaotic marks on them, folks, they're dangerous. They need to be out of society. So there is a protection granted here on some matter. It's known about somebody making that choice and that decision here. This is also a resistance to something. It's also a rune that talks about something really can be healed. And you got 2 cards that came out about forgiveness. Something really can be healed. Why will you go to hell after this message and God saying forgive or you're not going to be forgiven? Because after you hear this message, folks, I wash my hands from this. It's on you and you're going to have to face God. The door shuts if you don't do it. I don't know. I mean, I really don't know what you're facing. And if you're dealing with somebody who has really already lost their mind, they're a lost cause, they've blasphemed the Holy Spirit, those people could never be forgiven. This is talking about people who have something that really can be healed. This is a specific group of people that God is saying it can be fixed. And you can forgive, or if you don't, you won't be forgiven, and then you're going to have a chaotic mark on you. Those are the people that God's targeting here with that energy. We ain't talking about people that's already gone. Those people need to get out of society. But it does talk about something that really can be healed. We have the pictograph here is the letter Hey. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it actually looks like somebody with their hands up, okay, in the air. Kind of looks like a little tree as well, but it looks like somebody's got their hands up in the air, and that is the pictograph of the letter Hey with the hands up in the air. The letter Hey teaches us that there's a revelation of something, a sigh, a seeing a great sight as well. The second house goes back to their motto is I have, and somebody has money and stuff as well that's not theirs from a gift that was out here attached to something. And if somebody knows that somebody's got somebody's gift and maybe they're feeling remorseful to it, but they're still hanging on or whatever that is, or maybe you did come clean and somebody's ticked about what you did. I don't know. God's saying for some of y'all, if you'll make it right, you can find some grace out here. But if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. I don't really know. It's just your choice. If you turn this around, it looks like a broom and a mop. It looks like somebody's arms and fingers. It also looks like a bird's leg as well. So, and the United States and stuff can go back to that as well. And we got a captain out here attached to something that's going on in a really big way. So the word goes to, with these 2 letters, this just came out in the Taurus reading, plundering somebody's household has been here. It goes to attacking. It goes to a issue in somebody's heart the other direction. Somebody does have an issue out here. It's right here. They got a bad issue. They're locked up in their mind and it's thorny there. And those of you dealing with somebody who's got a chaotic mark, it's here. They're never going to open up. Those people have lost their mind already. that have to have that protection granted from God. There's something not here with that energy. Somebody's got danger around, and they do, because as I said so in the general reading today in a really big way. Big hothead stuff, really, really big, come out in the Taurus reading in a really big way. Anyway, the letter T, the B, the Z, the R, the A, the C, the K, and the M, and the H, and the J, and the V, W, and the Y. Just about everybody's here in the alphabet. Do what you got to do, folks. I really hope that you don't miss your space of time to do what's right with God, because once the door's shut with God, He's never going to open it for you again. And you're screwed at that point. Do what you got to do, though. Shalom.